What's up YouTube? It's Dylan Full with another awesome tutorial. Today we're making peanut butter chocolate cookies.
That was a real moment of honesty.
This is one of my favorite cookie recipes from a website called Modern Honey. I'll link to it in the description below. To start, we're going to take a cup of butter and chop it up and put it in this bowl right here. The recipe calls for cold butter. A lot of them want you to melt it. This one does not. All right, before we start the mixer, we're going to add a cup of brown sugar and a half a cup of regular sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, I just found out you can actually mix some molasses in with regular sugar and pack it just a little bit. Half a cup of regular sugar. Oops, a little too much. It's all right to make a mess when you're cooking. Doesn't matter, you can clean it up later, who cares? Now we're gonna mix this. So we need to mix it until it's light and fluffy, which is about 4 minutes. And fast forward to it being done. So that's looking light and fluffy. Now we're gonna add the eggs. Pro tip, do your eggs in a bowl instead of straight into the mixer. That way if you accidentally drop some shell, it doesn't get lost in a cookie. Or if you hate your friends, drop some shell in there, who cares? What are they gonna do about it? They're getting cookies. Add them one at a time. The mixer's down on low. I always like to wash my hands if I touch raw egg. I don't know if they're poisonous or not, but that's the story. Eggs are mixed in there. Now we're gonna add half a cup of cocoa powder. Oops. Or thereabout. Baking's not an exact science. Close enough. That'll work. Now we're gonna add a cup of cake flour. This is one of the only cookie recipes I've seen that calls for cake flour, ironically to make them taste less like cake and more like cookies. 1 cup of cake flour coming right up. Is the worst package possible. Why don't they make packages that you can actually pour into the cups? 1.5 of regular flour, all-purpose. 1 down, half to go. This is also one of the only cookie recipes I've seen that calls for cornstarch. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of that. Which one of these is the teaspoon? This one, little t. There we go, got that in there. 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so we don't have a 3/4, but we have 1/4. We can use 3 of those, cause math. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Half a teaspoon of salt. I think the salt does some type of chemical reaction with the soda. I'm unclear. Google it. Let me know. But that's what it asked for. All right, now we stir it until combined. Start slow, otherwise it's gonna make a mess. If you have a stick thing, use this to scrape down the sides. It's kind of like a game of dodge, the spinning death thing. Stop it and lift it up. Whoa, look at that monster. Just to make sure everything's getting mixed right, bring it up and scrape down the sides. And I know you'll probably want to taste it now, and you can, but it'll be 10 times better after you put the peanut butter chips in. If you can, wait like 30 more seconds before you try it. Calls for 1/3 cup of the peanut butter chips. I don't know how much is in this bag, but I bet it's about 1 1/3 cups. Yep, exactly 1 1/3 cup. Wow, look at this. Be very careful not to go too high and launch your dough out. It's very on the edge of wanting to launch out. Oops, I almost launched it. All right, that's looking good. Now is when you can do your taste test. Yeah, these are gonna be bomb. All right, scrape all the dough down back into the bowl. Do 1 more taste test just in case it changed between now and then. Nope, still good. All right, so now we have to take this off. We have to chill the dough for 10 minutes, cover it with plastic so it doesn't dry out. Throw it in the fridge for 10 minutes and preheat your oven to 410 degrees. Not sure how she came up with that number, but just do what she says. All right, so it's been 10 minutes. The oven's heated, the cookies are cooled. Let's get them going. So on the website, she likes them massive. She says you get 8 out of this one batter. I don't necessarily like them that massive. I like them normal sized, and there's gonna be more than 8 people at the party, so we need to make more than that. But make them whatever size you like. I don't care. Make some big, some little. You kind of want to shape them like that. They'll expand a little bit, so make sure and leave a decent amount of space. I used parchment. She doesn't say to. I guess I'm being a rebel. I don't know. So I'll get 9 on this pan, and then we'll have another pan as well. Maybe we'll do one massive one just for fun. And good to go. All right, we're gonna load this into the 410 oven for 10 minutes. She says they'll brown on the top, but the cookies are brown, so I don't know how you're gonna tell. I would just do 10 minutes and they'll probably be fine. Maybe I'll do one big one. I think this is about the size, no, not even. This is probably about the size that she does it. And that is a massive cookie. If you want that, go for it. I don't need cookies that big, so we'll just do one. Good to go. Look at this massive cookie. That's gonna be so insane. It's like a cake cookie, but it doesn't taste like cake, she specifically says. All right, they've cooked for 10 minutes, let them rest for 10 minutes, and then they're good to go. Check out this massive one. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Oh, I can't even. This looks so good though. That's pretty good. Try this recipe out and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.
That was a real moment of honesty.
Also, if you have, oh wait, move, you're in my way, you're in my camera view. You're in that camera. No, I'm just kidding.
You need to do the triangle. Ben.
Thanks for watching. If you have any ideas for other recipes you want me to make, let me know in the comments.
Dude, those are amazing.
So the best part of making cookies is sharing with your friends. Don't eat all of these because that would be ridiculous. Take them to a party, hand them out, whatever. Just don't eat them all, please.
Please.
You didn't think I was actually going to bake the GoPro, did you?